See me okay? Yes, here's my weighted vest, as you can see. I won't lie, it will get heavy towards the end, particularly the fact that I'm holding my hand up here as I'm talking. So, look, this is the second one of these, and I am accompanied by my wife, daughter, and little dog. And let's all say hello. Say hi. Hey guys. Hey Min. Oh, there's Minnie, look, McGriff. Right. Right, do you want me to take Minnie? I'll take Minnie. Yeah, alright. So, yes, for those of you wondering, hi Amanda. For those of you wondering what the clock is, okay, there's a little timer. I hope you can see it actually. It's the first time I've actually tried it out, so there's a little timer going down. It's counting down to 0. Come on then, we'll get across there. All right, I will. I better wait. So timer, 3 minutes 30. So it's timed down from 5. So what's this timer all about? Well, beside the timer, I hope, because again, this is the first time I've done it, there's a picture of a wristband. 1 second, just navigating the road here. So for those of you that like and share this video in the next 3 minutes, you will all get a wristband. Okay, at my expense, I'll pop it in a post for you and I'll send it to you. You can't buy these wristbands anywhere. So it now says 2 minutes 57. It seems to have stopped on my end. But what we're going to do, I can see here 2, 3. When it runs to 5 minutes running, I'll know then that it's reached the end. So, hold on. You timing it, yeah? Technology, eh? So we're at 2 minutes 15 probably. Just start the timer there and give me a shout when it gets. We start at 3 minutes. All right, so Emma's going to do a timer because
3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes left because I'm messing up the timer here. Cool. All right, so in 3 minutes, you have 3 minutes to like and share, and you will get a wristband. Okay, I'll post it to you. Now, topic for today, we're going to talk about 2 things. See if I flip that up. Does that make a difference? Not really. Flip it back. So we're going to talk about 2 things. We're going to talk about motivation, and we're going to talk about hunger. Okay, 2 very, very important things. Hey, Kat. This is great because I can see all your comments from different Facebook, YouTube. It all comes in as one. And so we're going to talk about motivation, and we're going to talk about hunger levels. Now, sorry, I'm a bit disorientated. We're just getting started here. And right, so motivation. Now, I would be lying if I told you I was motivated every day to go to the gym. Because for me now, I'm at the point where I hope many of you are, and for those of you that are starting out, that I hope many of you will get to the level of habit, where what I do every day, and what Emma does every day, going to the gym, or whatever level of fitness activity you guys get done, happens to be done automatically via a habit. Yeah, you take Minnie there. All right, I'm just going to walk on a bit. So when you get to the habit stage, it becomes easy, okay? The hard part is at the start. The hard part is getting started, first off, and remaining or keeping going long enough that you form a habit. Okay, so this is where most people will give up after 3 weeks, and they think, oh yeah, it's great at the start, I've got a buzz going, but the buzz soon wears off. Of course it's going to wear off. How on earth can anyone remain motivated constantly? You just can't. What's she laughing at? All right, so look, don't think that you can wake up I'm, a year and a half on. I'm not motivated. It's just automatic. Now you need to get to that stage, and to do that, you need to take motivation and you need to ride that motivation train. Okay, so all stemming from what the hell is your why? Why are you doing this? Why are you wanting to get in shape? Why do you want to get in the best physical condition that you've ever been in your life? Why do you want to do that? What is your reason for wanting to do that? You need to figure that out. I don't know what yours is. I know what mine was. That's that 3 minutes? Right, so for those of you that have liked and shared, I'll check back later on. There's the timer.
3 minutes.
So if you have liked and shared, you will get yourself a wristband that you can't buy, that you can only get at the events, and I'll post it to you first thing tomorrow. First thing, it doesn't matter what time, you get it tomorrow, you'll be posted tomorrow. Anyway, so you need to take that motivation, fueled and driven by your why. Why do you want to get in shape? I mean, Amanda's on this call right now. And Amanda lost, Amanda, if I'm right, I think it was 4 stone or 5 stone. An amazing amount of weight Amanda lost. And she's now, I mean, the photos are in the group. You can see Amanda looks great. Amanda's probably clearly in habit stage now, and she's just like, this is normal life. And to get to that point, you need to be consistent, okay? You need to be doing your movements, which is exercise, going for a walk, whatever that happens to be for you. You have to be doing it long enough, 21 to 30 days, every day, most days a week, that you can form a habit from it. Okay? This isn't rocket science, but you need a strong, compelling reason why you're doing this. Everyone knows the secret. Diet and exercise, right? Well, it's more than that, because everyone knows it's diet and exercise, but we all fail. We've all failed in the past. And that's why we're here now. Because one guy figured out how to escape from the diet and exercise routine and figured out, well, hold on, there's more than just these 2 components. There's actually 3. There's mindset, meals, and movement. Okay, so every day you need to be hitting a score that involves mindset, which is your why. Why are you doing this? Meals, you have to be hitting your BMR number every day. And movement, you have to be getting some form of exercise in every day. Whether it's going for a walk. Like this me wearing this 10 kilo vest, I've already been to the gym today. This is just us as a group going out for a walk. And thanks, Amanda. Amanda just says it's a way of life now. This is it. I mean, it's these habits are formed from doing this is the hard part right at the start for you. For those of you that are starting out and you hate exercise, you hate weighing your food. Yeah, we'll go over this. It seems a bit quieter off the road as well. Yeah, good idea. Oh, we're just crossing over here now. Just bear with me. Got to keep our wits about us. Yeah. So, mindset. And it's actually in this order, right? Every single day when you wake up, you've got to be thinking, why? Why am I doing this? What's the motivating factor to drive me to want to be healthier? All right? It might be kids. It might be an impending operation. It might be you just want to live down longer. It might be I've got a wedding next year, 6 months from now. I want to fit into nicer clothes. Give yourself a really good reason why. Don't just say, I want to lose weight because. That's crap. Everyone says they want to lose weight for the summer. Well, guess what? It's the summer now. And it was the summer last summer. And it was last summer 38 summers ago. Just, there's always a reason. Summer is always people aim for. Now we're here. What's next? Now we're going to be saying, well, let's get in shape for Christmas, right? For the Christmas photos. Well, if that's what you want to do, you've got 6 months to do it. What are we at? It's like August, September, November, so you've got 5 months to do it. But anyway, putting a time or a date on things. Now I did, okay? That's because I had in my head, I want to have a 6-pack by the time whilst I'm 39. That was me. But what I will say now is, for those of you thinking, I'm not going to do this in a year, I'm not going to be able to do this. This is life. This is a lifestyle change. This is something you're going to do for the rest of your life. So don't get too hung up on a goal, on a date. It's nice to have a date if it's achievable. Less traffic on the treadmill. Actually, yeah, that's it. If there's no date, then you might necessarily go all in. If you give yourself a date, then there's something to aim for. But if you give yourself a date and it's completely unachievable, like if you said, right, I want to have a six-pack in 3 months, and you've got 4 stone to lose, it's probably not going to happen, all right? So just be realistic. But remember, this is your life. This is something that you're going to carry forward forever. So don't be in a rush to get there. But get there, but start. You've got to start, because if you don't, you're never going to get there. So figure out your why, okay? Mindset. Be thinking, you get up in the morning, why am I doing this? Why am I eating to my BMR number? Why am I tracking my calories? Why am I weighing food? You keep doing it every day. And you do it long enough, they say 21 days, I'm saying 21 to 30 days, that it becomes automatic for you, that you don't need to get up in the morning and struggle to weigh your breakfast, to be thinking a positive reason why you want to do this. It just becomes normal. And if you just stick, oh my God, listen to me. Day 500 was a few days ago for me, right? Day 500 on MyFitnessPal for logging my meals. Day 500 and day 1, exactly the same, no difference. This is the important thing, is consistency. Just do it. Same thing, day 500 and day 1, same meals, same process, weighing my food, tracking it. Only this time it's easier. It is hard at the start. Yes, it's hard. It's hard because you're resisting, because you have to do this. You have to figure out, I have to weigh my food, I have to buy scales, I have to do this, I have to look at the pack of stuff. That's what it takes, right? That's why there's so many people that are obese, because they're not prepared to, or they don't know how to. But you know how to. You've got to ask yourself, do you want it long enough that do you want it badly enough that you'll spend the 30 days to figure it out, to do it? Because once you get to day 30, you've reached day 500. Because you're doing the same thing. It's automatic. This is the key to all of it. You do it long enough that it becomes normal for you. It becomes a daily habit. Now, I will say one thing. This weighted vest is heavy. It's heavy now on the shoulders because I'm holding the phone up as well. And it's only 10 kilos, but it's heavy now because I've been wearing it and I'm walking with it. And it's actually quite warm underneath it. So, for the meals aspect, have your meals planned. Look, most of you have my meal plans already. If you haven't, go grab a copy, kevinsmealplans.com. Pick breakfast, lunch and dinner out of that and just stick with it. And just rotate from them. Just don't make it difficult for yourself. Pick a meal, stick with it. The next thing you've got to figure out is the dreaded E word, exercise. Maybe it's getting yourself a weighted vest. Maybe it's putting 4 kilos, two 2-litre bottles in the back of your bag and working out with that, going for a long walk with it. That's what we're doing here right now. Right? We're all out. Well, not all, but I'm sure some of you are walking along. But you do it, getting some exercise in. If you go out for a nice 30-minute stroll and you have your weight in the back, I would class that as 2 points. I would give myself 2 points for that, 2 out of 2. Every day, do something. Do something that's more than walking up and down the stairs. You don't class that as exercise. Okay? This is your life, guys. I'm telling you, no one's doing this. It's so easy. If I could go back 20 years and tell myself, stop going out and getting drunk so much, whatever. I was a young lad. That's what we did back then, right? That's what I did. But I'm glad I found out now. Now, for me, this is the right time for me if I found out for me the secret. Now you guys have it, because it's not a secret anymore. Have a strong positive reason. This is all it is. And I'll tell you one thing. Spend some time, if you're struggling for motivation or a why, then ask yourself, is it worth doing it just for you? Because you're allowed to be selfish. I'm selfish in the time I took to make the body I always wanted. It's a selfish thing, right? But you have to be selfish to be able to help others. Because here I am helping you guys. I was selfish at the start in a bid to be able to talk and help you guys with this. Afternoon, guys, or evening. Yeah. So, give yourself permission to be selfish, because there's absolutely nothing wrong with it when it's your body. 60, 70 years from now, most of us won't be here. Be selfish for you, all right? Because you can then be selfish for others. You can be 100% you to give 1,000% to others. Stop making excuses. Stop making excuses. You have everything you need right now. If you're sitting here watching this on your laptop thinking, oh, I wish I went out and joined them, you have no excuse. I've got a sore knee. You have no excuse. I don't care. If you can walk up and down the stairs, you could have come out tonight. I'm going to have so many excuses why they couldn't make tonight. But it is what it is, right? Be selfish for you. Find the time for you. Get motivated. Figure out why you want to be doing this. And do it. Do it. You don't need permission from anybody. Do it. This is your life. Get your meals sorted. Get your movements sorted. Figure out a workout plan. Figure out some form of exercise. But remember the hierarchy of importance every single day. The hierarchy is mindset. Next on the list of high priority, is meals. And finally, movement. And it is in that order. Mindset is first, is the most important. Because a lot of us have given over our bodies to the food manufacturers. I'd given mine over for 39 years. And I took it back. So who wants to take their bodies back? Who's taken their bodies back? Because they're yours to be taken. They took our bodies, they can't take our mindsets if we don't let them. And we don't let them by fighting back and by creating and generating our own bodies for ourselves. And you know what? When you start doing that, people start taking notice. Family and friends start saying, when you hear people saying, don't lose any more weight, that's the key. Okay, now, with that out of the way, I want to talk briefly now about hunger. So I'm going to be creating a webinar soon. I'm going to go into this in more detail, but I want to talk about hunger levels right now. Some of you probably know this already. You may have heard me talk about it before. We go left there. Yeah. Yeah. There. Oh, Minnie. Here, I have a. Yeah. What is it with little dogs? Why are they so tough? Or they think they're tough? They give you a good workout though, don't they, Em? Yeah, here, look, let me put Minnie on camera. Hey, Min. Do you want to say something, Minnie? Hey, Min.
She's too focused on her exercise.
Oh, yeah, she's too busy putting in. Yeah. No one comment about how overweight my dog is. She's on a diet.
She got the weight we lost.
She hasn't figured out her why yet, okay?
The bones are too tasty.
All right. Oh, you're still going. All right, Liam's still going. Just ran my first kilometre since operation. Oh, well done, man. Well done. Fair dues. Okay, so hunger. Let's get into this. Oh, I should have bought one of those things where you hold it like that. Hunger. Okay, so I look at hunger on a scale. 1 to 10. 1 means you ain't hungry, you just had your dinner and you couldn't eat another bite. 10 means you haven't eaten in a week, maybe even 2 weeks, and death is imminent. Okay, so unfortunately there are people in this world that live on that scale, 10. Now, I hope and pray that most of us in this group have never experienced level 10 or even level 9 or even level 8. Usually when we say we're starving, that's probably a level 5 or 6. Now, here's what I do when I think about hunger. And this is where most of us have, this is the trap, by the way. This is where we've all kind of tripped over and said, "Beck it, you shouldn't have got that. I shouldn't have eaten that thing." So here's what happens. You have your breakfast and you're driving along, maybe it's 10:30, 11 o'clock, and a feeling hits you in the belly. And you're like, "Oh, you feel peckish, right? Not hungry, not dinner hungry, but snack hungry." And you put it down to brunch, or you think, "Oh, brunch is like, it's a made-up word as far as I'm concerned. It's an excuse to satisfy a hunger level." So that hunger pang that hits you, maybe around 10 o'clock in the morning, right? 11's is, whatever they call it now. Think about it. On a scale of 1 to 10, where is that number? Okay, because you're not far from lunch at this point. You might be 2 hours from lunch. But where does that hunger pang that you're feeling, where does that sit on your scale? So, I would be thinking maybe a number 3. So you have a number 3 and you're thinking, "Oh, I'd eat something now. But what? I don't want something too big because lunch is only around the corner." Now, if you were driving, you'd think, "I'll pull in and I'll get a coffee in the petrol garage," right? We've all done that. Feckin' treadmill just tripped the power. Oh, I hope you didn't stop on an emergency stop, dude. Hope you're all right. So you feel this pang and you're like, "Oh, I'll stop for a coffee." But you never just stop for a coffee, right? If you go to McDonald's, it's always a coffee and a donut is €3. What a deal, right? Coffee and an apple pie, €3. Everything is like designed to satisfy a quick fix. But I'm not ragging on McDonald's. I had a cappuccino earlier today. Let's take a petrol garage where you go up and you pay for your coffee, and up there you see dairy milk 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Beautiful words, aren't they? So you think, "Hey, I'll get that, and I'll have one now, and I'll have the other one on the way home, or I'll have the other one tomorrow," or some other story you tell you.
You kind of said it there exactly. If you inhaled it, you actually didn't.
You don't even consciously think about it.
You just
And I
inhaled
don't mean,
it.
I'm not picking on anyone in particular. I know this because I've done this myself.
But you're not actually eating. You just.
Just putting it in and not even savouring the flavour.
Yeah.
So
Just shoveling it in, stuffing it in your mouth.
you,
Instead of your perceived hunger.
that's it. So you eat the
You're
first
not in
one.
control.
You're not in control. The chocolate bar is in control. You eat the first bar, and no sooner as you get to the last piece and you're thinking, "I'll leave the other one there now." No, you won't. You reach for it in your little pocket that you have under the steering wheel or in the door. You take it out. You rip it open with your teeth because you're driving at this point. And you start on the first one. This one you eat a bit slower. And a bit slower. Until you get to the end and then you think, "That was all right. But I'd eat something else," is what you'd think. And then you reach in a packet of Ripples or Tato or something else that you actually did also pick up, but you forgot to mention. And that there is you satisfying a level 3 hunger, which is just pure rubbish. Not even real food, just crap. Level 3, when your lunch is level 5. You were just there. If you'd have just hung on for another hour and said to yourself, "I recognise that I'm hungry," well, there's a feeling of hunger, but you know what? I'm only around the corner from lunch. I'll enjoy my lunch better. But instead now you're still going to have your lunch, still going to eat the same thing that you said you were going to have anyway, plus the 2 chocolate bars and the packet of crisps. And that there is the problem we've all had for too long. Now, what you've got to realize is that your body all along is telling you signals like hunger, and you've got to understand how to read them. So when you feel a level 3, that little snack I just ran through, that's probably 450 calories. Maybe even more, actually probably more. Crisps are even worse than chocolate. Hey, buddy. So, take control. Recognize the hunger pangs. My God, this vest is killing me. Recognize the hunger pangs. What level on the scale is it? It's not going to be number 1, okay? It's never going to be number 1 because you've just eaten. If it was, you wouldn't be feeling hungry. Number 2, you don't even realize. Number 3 is when it starts. And it's at that point where you think, oh my God, I've got to eat. No, you don't. You don't have to eat at that level. Let it ride. Let it ride to number 5 because you'll only ruin your next meal if you eat now. So, with that said, any questions regarding the scale? I always aim to go for a number 5 with hunger. That's why I wake up in the morning, I might eat till 12 o'clock. I could be up at 7:30 and I could be having my first meal at 12. Just literally because I'm waiting till my body says it's hungry. Not snacky. Snacking is what got us in this mess in the first place. Snacking is what made us give our bodies over to the corporations that fuel us with bullshit every day. Bullshit meals. Full of sugar. This is lovely, down by the canal. Look at these boats here, huh? Lovely boats. Look at this. Anyway, it's time to take control, rein it back. Remember, mindset, meals, movement. Get those 3 into your day and score yourself out of 2. 0 means you did nothing for your why. 0. Meals. 0 means you did nothing to do with your BMR number. You ate everything around you and you cared not one bit about your food for that day. 0 for movement means you did nothing. You didn't even consider doing any exercise. Ah, look at this. Unicycle, that's class. All right, anyway. So, how you score yourself a 2? Mindset. You give some good, solid, strong thoughts to why you want to get in shape, and you listen to something motivational on YouTube, something like 3, 4, 5 minute track. Meals, you have a BMR number that you work through every single day, basal metabolic rate, the number of calories that your body needs every single day. You hit that number, you come plus or minus 50 calories in and around it. You score yourself 2 points. Now, movement. You do yourself a workout every day. You do yourself a workout, good strong workout, you build out a sweat. Like even right now, this vest, I would give myself a score of 2 for this workout. And I've already done my workout today, but I would still, if I hadn't have, I would give myself a 2 for this. And the shoulders, oh man, how the hell did I carry so much weight? Anyway, at the end of the week, you give yourself a total score, 7, 6, 12, 18, 21, 30, 36, 42. So out of 42 points available to you every single week, what did you give yourself? You do that for 4 weeks and you hit 6 every single day, you'll have built the habit. That's it. That's what Calorie Snipers is all about. That's what the challenge is all about. That's what the platform that I made is all about. Hit 6 every single day for 4 weeks, for 30 days, 1 day at a time, and it'll get easier. And I'm 506, or I think 506 days now. It just came up on me. Day 500 is the same as day 1 because I committed. Because